that we mentioned, why Jesus did not write a gospel. Number one, Christ came to save humanity through his life, death, and resurrection, not to write a book. Jesus' primary mission was not to write a book, but to live, to teach, and to die and rise again for the salvation of humanity. He demonstrated his love and sacrifice through his actions, showing us how to live and follow God. The written Gospels were a natural extension of his mission, written after his resurrection, so the apostles could spread the message of Christ's life and salvation to others. Number two, fitting the message to different people. The gospel was shared in ways that matched the cultures and needs of different groups at that time. Christ understood that people come from different backgrounds, cultures, and level of understanding. The gospel message needed to be shared in a way that would be meaningful to each audience. And number three, God respects our freedom. God allowed the gospel writers to express his message in their own words and style. God respects human intelligence and allows for free expression, which is why he did not dictate the exact words, but inspired the writers to convey his message. So the apostles and evangelists were not merely passive receivers of divine words, they were active participants in sharing the good news using their own unique perspectives and writing styles. Number four, why didn't Jesus write a gospel? Because Jesus did not come to leave a book behind, but to form a personal connection with his followers. His teachings were meant to be experienced and lived, not just read. He spoke to people directly, engaged with them, and showed them the way to salvation. The gospel writers were inspired to share the good news in ways that would resonate with the hearts and minds of the people they were addressing. Number five, the credibility of the message. Jesus did not write a gospel himself, and instead he entrusted his disciples to share the good news. They were chosen to be eyewitnesses, recording what they saw, heard, and experienced firsthand. This approach ensured that the gospel message would come from multiple perspectives. And this variety also strengthened the authenticity of the message, as it is confirmed by multiple voices rather than just one voice. So Christ did not write the gospel because his focus was on the message of salvation and how it should be shared in a way that spoke to the hearts of different cultures and backgrounds. So he entrusted his followers to communicate this message in their own words, inspired by the Holy Spirit, making the gospel accessible to all regardless of their context.